Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Is my mic all right? Good morning. Happy Friday. All right, let's see. Happy Friday, Real Fam. If you're joining in right now or joining in later, good morning to you. My name is Ntabi, and this is a Real Talk with Ntabi, a channel where you can expect everything empowerment and transformation. I'm super excited about today, and of course, if it's your first time on my channel, do consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and clicking on that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. Again, we are outside today. I hope that the lighting is okay, is somehow respecting us, and Grace, of course, say hi to Grace. This is Grace. Grace is so big, and I'm trying to just sit in the right position, but she's so big that, yeah, she keeps disturbing me. But anyway, it's all good. Hope you guys are having an amazing morning. Yes, it's a Friday. It's a Friday. I'm kind of waiting for you guys to join in, but I can see that, hey, yeah, no. It's a Friday. People are not willing to wake up early, I guess. But it's all good. I will just continue either way. So today's conversation is about having a digital vision board. And I know that when this year began, like everyone was pushing the vision board concept to say, hey, create a vision board. Hey, what's happening? Okay, create a vision board. Do this. So, okay, I see one person has joined. Good morning, wherever you're joining from. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So, when this year began, like a lot of people were pushing the concept of creating vision boards. But I mean, I guess it was also on a to-do list for most people. Hey, Musi Booty. Orangwaneshu. Wanaheshu. Musi Booty, are you Pedi or you are Tswana? Because I know I went to school to tertiary with this other lady. Her name was Musibudi. So So I'm just wondering if you are from the same area. But anyway, thank you so much for joining. Let me greet you officially. Good morning, my love. Thank you so much for joining. So like I said, so today's conversation, I think let me write down the topic so that it's a bit clear. I'm going to say visualize your vision board. Oopsie. Okay, I need to tap it up again. Visualize. Good morning, try. Hey. Visualize your vision board. Okay, so all good. Okay, all good, blessed and highly favored. I'm Betty, all the way from Limpopo. Awesome. So I wasn't really lying, ne? So it's all good. Thank you so much for joining, Musiwidi. Thank you so much, Strafina. Good morning. You are not late, honey. You are not late. I always give my audience at least a breathing space of like 5 to 10 minutes. So you are definitely not late. Morning, Cookie. Morning. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. All right. So let's get the show on the road. All right. So today we are discussing like this concept of visualizing your vision board, right? Obviously, a vision board is something that you envision, something that the vision that you have in mind, that you put on paper and all that. And I believe that when this year began, a lot of people, and I believe some had that as their New Year's resolution to say, I need to create a vision board. I need to create what I want to do. I need to visualize all of that, right? So majority of the people did that. and which is great, but I don't want you to think that but it's like March, why are we starting a vision board now? This is a different way of doing it. It's a different kind of vision board. So it's not that kind of vision board where you would normally have to now take out everything that you envisioning that you wish to accomplish and putting it on paper. It's not like that. So my idea of this concept is to really challenge you and myself to really envision what we are thinking about, envision what we want, and put it on paper. Oh, not on paper, but yeah, obviously put it on paper, because I actually said bring your journal. I didn't say this yesterday, but if you checked my social platforms, if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, LinkedIn, even WhatsApp, if you have me on WhatsApp, you would have seen. If you didn't, it's okay. It's fine. You are here. You can just grab a journal right now if it's closer to you. If you can't, then by the end of this video, try to somehow find a way to, yeah. Did I greet you, Koki? Did I greet Koki, guys? Morning, Koki. Hi, lady. Did I greet? I don't remember greeting her. Did I? I think I did. Morning, Koki. Thank you for joining. All right. So now when you think, so when you think of a vision board, now I want us to start thinking about it in a way of what we want right now. So if you are sitting right now and thinking, like what comes to mind in terms of what you want to achieve? What comes to mind in terms of what you are envisioning in your business? That's what I'm, constantly thinking about right now, is that what do you want? And as I was busy doing mine, I kept on thinking that, okay, what do I need now? What am I pushing right now? What is my goal at this very moment? And how can I make that happen right about now? So something about having a vision board is that there's a trap somewhere. There's often a trap somewhere. And I'll tell you why. There's often a trap because you have this vision board that you have placed there. But your psychological mind tells you that, okay, I have a vision board, I'm going to achieve that. And then you just have it there, and then I'm going to achieve that. As much as you're working towards achieving that. But psychologically, there's a point where you constantly not focus on that thing that you have. Or because it's a very long-term goal, you are constantly saying that, okay, this is part of my vision board. One day I will achieve it. One day I will achieve it. So now I want to change, the perspective today to say that one day, looking at your vision board and saying, one day I'm going to get that mansion. One day I'm going to get that car. One day I'm going to buy that house. One day I'm going to go to that island. One day I'm going to do this. I want you to turn that one day to be now. And how is it going to be now? You're going to turn that to be now, looking at what you need to achieve right now. What is the highest priority in your life at this very moment? Okay. Yes, we want beautiful houses. Yes, we want all the nice things. So the question is it what you want now? Is it what you're working towards now or not? All right. All right, so let's greet Dimakazo. Dimakazo just joined in. Vision board is really important. It really gives you hope. Indeed, Dimakazo, thank you so much for joining. By the way, Dimakazo is new, guys. I only got to discover her channel yesterday. She discovered mine yesterday. We were watching Tenjiwe comedies live, and then we started in. She actually posted that she has a channel. Then I checked it out and I watched one of her videos. It was great, and I subscribed to her channel, and then she's also part of my family now. Thank you so much, and I look forward to checking your content again. We have Azola. I'm a bit late here in Tavi. No, darling, you're not that late. I'm a bit late, but I'm here. Morning, ladies. Morning, my lady. Thank you so much for joining. You are really not that late. I'm telling you, you are not that late. So just okay, Dimakatsu said thank you. I'll always be here. That's so sweet. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. So just to give you a brief Azola, so what we are really saying is that you need to visualize your vision board. And the concept that I'm touching on is that as much as you can, have your old style of you cutting out whatever that you're envisioning in your life from like what you want to achieve to even the long-term goal and all that, that is all great. It's good. I actually am for that. But now I want us to shift the focus a little bit, kind of twist things a little bit, and focus on what needs to happen right about now. So if it means you have two vision boards, let it be. Okay, this kind of different vision board will really allow you to push yourself even harder. And when you have, it's the same thing as having short-term goals and long-term goals. When you have your short-term goals, you know that, okay, as much as I have a long-term goal, I need to really push those short-term goals. And the minute I finish those short-term goals, it means that I will somehow be in a direction to go to the long-term one. And often what happens is that with goals, the short-term always results or gets you to the long-term. Your short-term goal always leads you to the long-term goal. Do you agree with me? Just comment if you agree with me. Your short-term goals always prepares you for the long-term one. That is my perspective. And I think I've seen that happen. If I constantly focus on what I need to do now and do it right and, push more and then prepare for the next level, when I get there, things are a little bit easier because I was prepared and I was really determined to finish the short term and so that I can push the long term. All right. Let me read a comment and welcome the new, not new, she's a regular. Hey, Vegan Healing. Shout out to the Makatso. Shout out to Makatso. I'll be channel out. Okay, good morning, ladies. We made it to Friday. I like the perspective on a short-term goal vision board. Yes. As a matter of fact, you know what? I like what you said. A short-term short-term goal vision board. I'm gonna have that as our topic, okay? I'm gonna have that as our title actually on the video. I think this is the perfect one. It really speaks a lot. Let's see. Catch up later. Have a great day. Thank you so much, Koki, and I appreciate you that you are still able to sacrifice a bit of time, even though you have to go work. All right. So it's okay. I love and appreciate you. Thank you for joining. So go now. Go make that ching ching. Remember, we're about making the coin. Coin it, and may all that you want to achieve today be great. And yeah, love you always. Thank you. Cheers. All right. Being on Healing says, I agree. My short-term goals always prepare me for the long-term goal. It's the power of now. I love that. It's the power of now. So, and I think what you are saying is really a concept that I really want us to discuss. And I'm going to read out this saying that because I Oprah. Mama, Lady O. Lady Oprah is just a plug for me. And I often listen to the Soul Sundays. So the previous Soul Sunday, it was with, what's this lady's name? Mid something. I forgot her name, but I will definitely get her name. And when they were having a conversation, obviously they were reviewing her book. And they were having a conversation, and there was a line where I think Oprah was asking her a question in terms of like, how does life look for you? How do you envision life, I think? And how do you carry on living your life? And what she said was, have no judgments about your life, no expectation, and give up the need to know what happens tomorrow. live in the present. Okay. So now, when Beacon Healing says it's the power of now, it really made me think of that. As a matter of fact, let me just grab that sentence and post it on the comment so that you can somehow note it down if you have your journal with you, or if you can't, just screen grab it, just do something, because I think it's a way to really push us in terms of, oopsie. All right. Have no judgment about your life. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. There it is. Have no judgment about your life, no expectations, and give up the need to know what happens tomorrow. Live in the present. So, what this means is that even when you create your vision board, even when you create your short-term goal vision board, think about what needs to happen now. Think about your whole objective of, achieving something right about now. What is it that you need to achieve, and how are you willing to achieve that, and what steps are you taking to actually do that, right? So I did mine in a different kind of way, and I actually like it. And I like it mainly because I feel like if I have this visual representation of my vision board or my goal, what I want to achieve, when I have it as my screensaver like this, yes, I have it as my screensaver, and that is what I'm going to advise you to do. So I have it. Well, it's not completely done. Um, I need to just judge it up a little bit, but I had to do it because I can't be telling you to do something when I haven't done it. Okay. So I always believe that I have to put in the work and come to you prepared and allow you to do that. So how I actually think we should do it. Hence, I said, if you have a journal, bring a journal so that you can take note of that. All right. Okay. Let's go back to the visualize your vision board. All right. So my whole idea is that you create this visual representation of the goal that you want to achieve. Have it as the form of an image and save it as your screensaver. I mean, if you love pictures like me, you probably don't keep one picture for a long time as your wallpaper on your phone. But I'm challenging you to at least keep it for a month. If you can't keep it for longer, just keep it for 1 month and create it on Canva. I created mine on Canva, so I can just, what can I do? Let me just close this other tab. So I'm going to take you to my, I've got so many apps open, guys. It's not even funny. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Being a creative, we multitask, we do everything all at once. So I'm going to go to that, and I think I have it open already. I'm going to show you how I created my vision board. And Canva, right, guys, is an open source. With Canva, you can really do anything. Even if you want to create your YouTube thumbnails, even if you want to just about anything. I use Canva for just about anything, and it works amazingly for me. And if you've been wondering what better way to create better thumbnails, consider using Canva. It's an open source, and I will not even tell you otherwise. So this is my short term. Let me write it there. Short term vision board. Okay. So that is that. Oopsie. So it's not really complete. I just did a rough thing, but the whole concept is to make it look pretty. So make your vision board look beautiful, make it look nice, make it look attractive. And the two concepts that inspired this is having a quote. So a quote that inspires you. If you have a quote that really inspires you, I'm encouraging you to have that quote on that vision board. So my quote is, my presence is my power. And this is powerful to me because it means that if I'm present, there's so much power. My power relies on me being present. So if my presence is felt, it means that there's so much power that is within, or that is reflected, that reflects in it. So my presence is my power. So during my birthday month, that's when I discovered this quote. And I think it was an aha moment for me to say, you know what, actually, being 34 is just an amazing feeling. And at the same time, it's a sign to say, I'm here. I'm here. There's so much power in me. And if I can be present in every moment, then all will be great. And I also have prosperity affirmations. I hope that this is actually showing properly. So this is prosperity affirmations. I'll just tell you a little bit about that right now. Okay. Wait a minute. Is it showing, guys? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Because let me just go to the comments. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? No. Good morning. Canva is the best. Yes. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. You know what? I just noticed that it wasn't showing the part that I want you to see. Pardon me. Oh, sorry, guys. Let me show you again my vision board. Like, why? I thought I was showing you this. Oh, I'm so sorry, Paul. I'm so sorry. This is actually the page that I wanted you guys to see. I apologize. I apologize. I completely apologize. So what I'm doing, yes, this is the page that I want you to see. I apologize for just showing you that Canva dashboard, because the whole point was to show you this part. All right, so this is just a rough sketch. It's not complete. It's a rough sketch of my short-term vision board. And the concept around it is to have a quote. So having a quote that really inspires you. I'm sure that there is one quote that you have, that this quote, you know what, when I just read it, it does something to me. For me, is my presence is my power. And it means that if I'm present, it means that there's so much power, right? And also, I have prosperity affirmations. So, for you to achieve something, for you to prosper in life, it means that something needs to happen. Prayer needs to happen. You need to push in terms of, putting in the work. You need to believe in yourself. And I believe that affirmations are a good way to really inspire yourself more. Because remember that having to achieve something is not really just about you achieving something, but it's about you constantly working on yourself, constantly working on your craft. All right. So this one says, I have the power to choose, and I choose prosperity. Remember, guys, I said it's a little bit rough. I still need to polish it. My mind is free of resistance and open to receiving unlimited wealth. And this is one of the prosperity affirmations, because I am resisting anything that will stop me from wanting to receive amazing things. So any negativity in my life, I'm blocking it. That is my prosperity affirmation. For me to prosper, I need to have, a mindset that is winning. My income increases more and more every day. This is my prosperity affirmation to say, as I'm constantly working on this vision board, my income will increase more and more every day. All right. So here, as you can see, there's my plants. Can you see? Can you see Grace's sister there? So I'm busy revamping my office, and my family and I we're looking into getting a new home, whatnot. But obviously, I'm not going to share much about that. But one of the goals is to see ourselves in a space that we really love, that it inspires us, that has that, environment that is so inspiring. Not that where we are is not inspiring. So I believe that wherever you are, make it a way, make it a point that you put that inspiration, inspire yourself, and make sure that there's something that inspires you. All right. So do that. So I am also looking into getting wills. So this is part of my vision board, and those are short-term goals that I want to achieve, and I'm working towards that, right? So 10 big contracts. So now, if you are not aware, I have my own business, and my design agency is really successful, like it's doing well, but I'm looking at growing it and really having big clients in the brand. And my short-term goal is to get 10 big contracts. And I mean, if you have 10 big contracts, if you have 10 contracts that brings you 1 million each, I mean, think about it. Okay. So those are the short-term goals that I'm looking at. I mean, those are things that I'm constantly working on. YouTube, getting that plug, honey. Get that plug, honey. So this is to inspire myself to say, if I was able to reach 10K, it means that I can reach 100K. And this is, right now I want to really, I feel like my channel needs to get more views and all that. But at this point, I'm like, you know what? For me to get those views, I need to constantly work on it. So I'm constantly working on this. So I need to get that plug, honey. All right. But now the other part, let me stop sharing and come back to you. So the other part that I also want to include on my short-term vision board is consistency. I think words are powerful, and often we have our vision boards and we have pictures of what we want to achieve, but we don't have words that pushes us or affirms that. Okay, so consistency should also be part of my vision board, which I'll write it in there. Okay, so that is something that we need to also focus on. Okay, all right. So let me check your comments. Big on Healing says, though you're right, Canva is the best. I swear on it. It is. It is, like, it's user friendly. I mean, think about it. I'm a designer. I know all the Photoshop, the illustrators, the InDesign, and all that. But I feel like using Canva has just been a bliss for me. Guys, a fly. How does it, like, Kanjani bro, Kanjani fly? How do you want to come to my video? How do you do that? Anyway, all things woman for his glory. Hey, real fam, thank you so much for joining. You see, all of us are using Canva. Canva is the best. Canva is the best. I totally agree. I totally agree. We're seeing the Canva screen. Wait, were you still no problem? Matter of the fact of handling this lives like a pro. Not a problem. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. So this was the old comment. All right. Okay. I see it. I see it. I was a bit worried there and asking myself, are you still seeing the same thing? Like, girl, how? You know? But anyway, so, oh, we have a comment. Let's see a comment. Let's see a comment. Hey, Deli. Hey, honey. Welcome, babe. Welcome. You're a little bit late, but it's okay. The fact that you're here, you know what? I'm appreciative. You'll just do the replay, okay? So that's fine. And unfortunately, I can't. Ooh, oopsie, what am I doing? I can just give you a summary. So we're talking about visualizing your obviously vision board, short-term vision board to be exact, and finding ways to really focus on it and somehow make it come to life. And my advice is, if we can all do this and have it in the form of a picture and have it on our phones. Already I have mine here, so I'm gonna polish it and put it back again once I did that. And this is a screen lock, because the minute I open my phone, I get to see it every time. And I think, you know, why I decided to say let's make this our profile pictures is because you'll constantly see it. You'll constantly look at your phone and see what this is, okay? And it will constantly remind you. I mean, how often do we go through our phones? I think we go through our phones like almost every time. And not just your phone, even your laptop. If you are working on your laptop, make sure that you do it, you put it as your wallpaper, so that as you know, you constantly keep working, or the minute you open your laptop, you constantly see that. And I feel like that way it will inspire you to keep looking and pushing. And you know, when you think of a phone, when you think of I'm a visual person, I work in the visual space. So everything that I do most of the time is online. Even doing my business is online. So imagine if maybe I don't have anything to do and I'm just sitting, and then the next thing I open my phone and I see these things on my vision board that I want to achieve. What will I do? The first thing that I'll do, I'll just immediately go maybe to somewhere, an app on my phone that will somehow help me to really get my work going, you know. So there has to be inspiration all the way. We need to inspire ourselves. And what did I mean about having words? Like for example, consistency. If you're struggling from being consistent, if you have a vision board and want to achieve something, yet you are not consistent, my advice is to put those words down, to say, have it, make it part of your vision board, to say, I want to be consistent. You know, I want to manage my time right. Put it there, because those are things that we tend to ignore. We just have a visual of what we want, but we are not looking at these small things that can really affect us. I know that consistency, you can't say, I'm envisioning consistency. I mean, and all that. Consistency is something that you constantly have to do after you have the vision. You have to now build up on the consistency, right? But I'm asking you to have it on your on your vision board. So just to have a take, let's do a takeaway, because we're already on 30 minutes. Let's do a takeaway and your task. The takeaway and to-do list. So this is what you're gonna need to do, okay? All right, so the takeaway of this video and your to-do list. All right, so what we're taking away from this video is that having a vision board is great, and having an overall view of what you want to achieve is also great, but also it's great to also have a short-term vision board, that goal that you want to achieve, and focusing at like on what's happening now. And the other takeaway is this message that I have on the chat here. I'm gonna read it. I'm just not gonna put it on screen. I'm going to read it again. Have no judgment about your life, no expectation, and give up the need to know what happens tomorrow. Live in the present. So, what I'm saying is that if you are thinking right now, thinking about what you want to achieve, right about now, write all of that down. Focus on the now. if your short-term goal is like a year, it's a year or 6 months, write it down, make sure that you put it back together and work on achieving that. So that is another takeaway. And the other one is that words, have affirmations, affirm the things that you want, have affirmations in your vision board, have a quote, have affirmations, and make sure that you say them. So tell the universe what you want, tell God what you want, because often we want things but we don't speak to God. We say we want things, we put down things down and have all these pictures, but we are not telling God that, God, you see, this is what I'm actually creating on my Canva right now. This is what I want to achieve. This is what I want. I'm praying that you will help me achieve this. Speak to God. Let God be the guide before you can even put it out there, okay? Make sure that you've prayed about it. Make sure that you've had a conversation with God to say, God, Pincham, Skim Sam, God, my friend, like, God is your friend. God is our parent. God is our everything. We are relying on God on it with everything. So have that conversation with God and you shall be fine. Okay. So those are the takeaways. So your to-do list is to create. Okay. So let's read a comment first. Have no judgment about your life, no expectations, and give up the need to know what happens tomorrow. Leave it to prayer. Yes, Caroline Miss. I forgot her name. Honey, you are just amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for bringing that up. Yes, I actually forgot her name. Yeah, on Sunday she was doing the Soul Sunday with Oprah Winfrey. So they were reviewing her book, and yeah, that's where I got this. So it's Caroline Miss. Yes, honey. Caroline Miss. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. You see now, what a good way to wrap up our session. All right. Or should we take it to an hour? Yes, no. I don't think we should take it to an hour. It's all right. I think we've covered enough. So your to-do list is to create a vision board. You need to create a vision board. Make sure that it looks pretty, okay? Make it look pretty, honey. Make your vision board look pretty, okay? Already mine is here. It is looking pretty. Keep it nice, keep it clean. Know what's happening. Be able to see everything, okay? Do that. Keep it clean. Make it look nice and put together the things that you want. Make sure that you have a quote. Make sure that you have affirmations, not just affirmation, prosperity affirmations, okay? Prosperity affirmations. If you want to prosper, affirm your prosperity, okay? Do that. And of course, list the things that you want to achieve. List them, and also, I would say, and don't put deadlines or whatever. It's a short term, so don't be hard on yourself. Because I think also what we don't realize is that we become so hard on ourselves and we want to achieve things just like that. And we don't realize that no, things take time. And while you're working on that, you need to also be good to yourself and really communicate to yourself to say, hey, you know what, this is what I want to achieve. This is the goal that I'm working towards, but I'm not going to be hard on myself. I'm going to live in the now and trust God to just carry me through and be able to achieve it all. All right. So that's what you're going to do. And what else are you going to do? Of course, yes, after listing all of that, make sure that you put it as your screensaver. Put it as a screensaver. And my advice or my wish is that you tag me once you've done this, if you are happy to do it. If you're comfortable to tag me, and yeah, have it on your story. I think maybe share it on your story, tag me, and then just maybe write a quote on something about it after doing it. So you don't have, if you feel like I don't want the whole world to know what's on my vision board or something like that, it's okay. You can just do just a rough sketch of it, just to show that you are actually accepting to actually do this. This is a challenge to self. This is not really a challenge to say, I want to see it. If you feel comfortable tagging me on Instagram on your stories with, a highlight of your vision board, your digital vision board, of course, that you will have as your whole wallpaper, then I'll be happy. I'll appreciate that, because it will show that you and I are somehow on the same level. All right. So that's basically that. That is your to-do list. And once you do that, you have it on your phone. You can keep it for like a month. If not a month, you can keep it for longer, depending on how you feel. It's totally up to you. Okay. Do that, and then the rest will follow. Then you keep working on your craft, because excuse me, it's one thing to start something, it's one thing to create something, but it's another to put in the work. So let's be those kind of people that will not just put in things and then just leave them to just be there, but let's put in the work. That's why I'm saying, if words like consistency really help, it really will help you to push, then put the word consistency. If words like time management will help you to really find a way, if you want to manage your time better, put it on your short-term vision board. It will also be good. It will good. Trust me, it will be good, because you will have more reasons to drive yourself. All right. So that's about it. I think we can end it here. Are you happy? Are you happy? I'm happy. Are you guys happy? I'm super happy, and I'm hoping that you will actually do this. I'm hoping that you will actually partake in this and do it for you. Don't do it for anyone else, but do it for you. And wishing you guys nothing but the best. It's a Friday. Have a productive day. And if you're watching this on any other day, it is still relevant, honey. Okay. I'm hoping that you are good and you have also taken part on this, and you're gonna do your part. Okay. Remember, it's not about you showing it to me. It's not about you showing people what you have done. It's not about you doing things to please me, but it's all about doing something that will benefit you. So if this video was helpful, thank you so much. Please make sure that you like it, because often when we are on the live, it's often not easy to just like first. You just go into the live and then you forget to like. So please like this video. And for the sake of this video as well, if you have interest in terms of commenting, because the comments are on the chats, but if you have interest also commenting on the main comment section to tell me how you felt about this, or maybe to share something that might be of importance or inspiring to someone else, please do share. And yeah, if it's something that can help someone, I'll even pin it. I'm happy to do that. So yeah. All right. So Delhi says, very happy. Thank you, Ntabi. Thank you so much. If you're happy, I'm happy, honey. If you're happy, I'm happy. Beacon Healing says, thank you, Ntabi. I'm happy. Have a lovely Friday, guys. I will be adding those power words to my short-term goal vision. Exactly, honey. Add those words, make it happen. And I wish you guys nothing but the best, and make sure that, you know what, you do it the best way possible. And whatever goal that you want to achieve, all I can say is that may God keep giving you the light. May God guide you through. May He constantly show you the way. Okay. So this is it. Let me type something. Okay, because obviously we might have new people that haven't subscribed. right? So I'll just say subscribe and love you always. Okay. So thank you so much. Have an amazing day. Wish you nothing but the best. Do good, do your best, and whatever that you want to accomplish, just know that it is not impossible. When God is in it, you will be able to achieve it. Okay. Nothing is impossible. Believe in yourself enough to achieve something, and do not give up on that goal. Sometimes it's not easy to constantly work on that goal. Sometimes it's not easy to keep working on that craft because you are so worried about what you failed on. And remember that if you have failed at some point, that does not mean that you will fail again. It means that it's an opportunity for you to try again. So do not be discouraged if you had set goals for yourself and they didn't happen. So this is how I do things. I don't even have New Year's resolutions or like to say next year I want to do this. I always look at what I'm doing, look at the things that I've achieved, and look at the things that I didn't achieve, and ask myself, okay, what didn't I achieve? How can I achieve it? How can I work on it? What made me not to achieve that thing? And then I work on that, because constantly, like when we constantly look into making new goals, often we really fail because we want to now jump into something that is new, but we didn't even finish the one that we started with. So I am against doing that, because it's like you are running away from something that could really help you. You're running away from the problem that you could solve so that you can move to the next step. Okay. So moving to the next step is a great thing, but move the right way. Move to the next step knowing that you do not have a step that you skipped. Okay. Do not skip steps. Make sure that if things did not happen right, you get to do them, you get to fix that, you need to identify the problem. For you to have a solution to something, it means that there is a problem that you need to solve. Okay. Solve that problem and then move to the next step. And then in that way, there will be a clear direction of where you're going or how things need to happen. All right. Thank you so much. We have exceeded by 15 minutes on this morning glory, but it's all good. I enjoyed it, and I hope that it was somehow informative to you. And of course, daily Beacon Healing is happy, and I believe that everyone else is happy. So let me just say my gratitude. Thank you so much, Gorky, for joining. Thank you so much, All Things Women for His Glory. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Azola. I appreciate you. Thank you, Dimakatso, DK Honey. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Musibudi. Musibudi was first to join in this morning. Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate you guys for watching. And of course, I appreciate you. I might have not said your name because you didn't join the morning live, honey, but I appreciate you for watching. Do comment and make sure that you like, and share this with someone who might find it informative. Love you always. Until tomorrow morning. Love you. Cheers for now. Mwah.